Should be good. What's going on, guys? Monday. Give everybody a few minutes to get in here. So this is the final video recording, live stream, whatever you want to call it. This is the final one without my usual stuff. I just checked the tracking link on my phone. My lighting stuff, even a new camera. It's going to be delivered here in literally the next hour or so, I think. So once I get all my gear tonight, man, set up, I can finally get back to like the normal scheduled uploaded videos. It's been kind of annoying with the travel and just not having my stuff here. So this is the final, gimmicky live stream, I guess you can call it. And we'll get back to the usual, setup, man, tonight. So hopefully for Tuesday, hopefully that video comes out tonight, as long as everything is in the boxes, right? As long as everything was shipped correctly, I should be able to get back to just my normal setup. So, Tuesday, MLB picks should be uploaded tonight, somewhere around like 9-10 p.m. if I had to guess. And we'll get back to that schedule of just doing the baseball picks uploaded in pre-recorded videos just every evening. So hopefully we'll get back to normal with that. Updated number on the bottom of the screen in terms of the last 19 days. Losing day yesterday on Sunday. Phillies got me, man. Phillies got me with 2. You guys saw the post I put here on the community section. Really thought it should have been a 4-in-1 day. Really thought it should have been a 4-in-1 day. But the Phillies, man, they just never give run support to certain people. So is what it is. We go 2-3. Lost a unit and a half yesterday. So small losing Sunday. I had 5 plays, so whatever. It was a Sunday. We're still kind of a couple days back from All-Star break. Things have been like a little irrational lately, in my opinion. I think that will start to even out, though, now that we're into the first week. Like, everyone back from the All-Star break maybe wasn't mentally engaged. So hopefully the baseball gets kind of back to that consistent, level of play that we were at prior to the All-Star break. So looking forward to a normal week of MLB. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Been a week. CFL. I just don't have the time for it, man. I don't have the brain capacity to do that. I like to lock in on one thing at a time. There's a lot of overlap where I just won't touch anything. Like baseball goes on, but while baseball's going on, I focus on NBA playoffs the most. College basketball, that starts up around the holidays, but I'm focused on football. So I don't do the overlapping. I'm not going to throw CFL in the mix. Here in really just a little over a week, we got preseason NFL. I will be betting and doing videos on all games for preseason. So definitely looking forward to football season, man. We're so close. I can taste it. It's going to be a historical year in football. No doubt about it. Really, really excited for that. But let's pick some baseball games. Let me switch this around for you guys. Got so much stuff open right now. Guess we'll just do some conditions. Start with a little ballpark pal action. Coors Field, top of the list. Shocker. Wow, look at the Rays game. Plus 41% on home runs. We'll try to pick a home run prop in that game at the end of today's video. Everything else pretty neutral, and then we can see the Mets game significantly in the negative for offense today. Minus 14%. So, yeah, really not a great day for weather. There's a couple games that are a little bit boosted in terms of conditions, but not a lot. Not a lot. So kind of a neutral day, kind of a weird day here. It's actually kind of rainy in North Carolina right now. But yeah, conditions, pretty basic. Padres, Marlins. I mean, what are we doing here? Two teams that kind of play towards unders, in my opinion. A ballpark that plays towards unders. I just don't love the pitching, though. So that's kind of a contradiction. It's basically a pick 'em price. I'm going to look at the Marlins. Give me the Marlins on the money line. I think they win the game. Orioles, Guardians, man. Orioles, Guardians. I want to go over. I think Cleveland's offense is due for positive regression. I think the Orioles still have a solid roster in terms of batting, not pitching. Sagano, he has the potential to pitch well. Not really a Bibee guy. I think we get offense. I think 8's a reasonable number. I'm going to go over the total of 8 in that one. Tigers and Pirates, man. Flaherty and Skeens. You guys hear me repeatedly talk about, I like to bet against Pittsburgh when Paul Skeens pitches because it creates a really good price on the other side. And as long as there isn't too much damage done in the starting pitching, usually the teams can have a pretty good chance to steal the game late if the Pirates don't have like a huge lead already built up. But today I can't get there. I like the Pirates today. Today it makes sense to me. We have the Tigers coming off Sunday Night Baseball, traveling, generally like just situationally bad. So that helps the Pirates. The prices are reasonable. It's not one of those ridiculous Paul Skeens prices. And there's not another solid pitcher on the other side to kind of negate Skeens in this game. I think Pittsburgh, I think they can get to Flaherty. So today, I like Paul Skeens to get a win. I like the Pirates today. It makes a lot of sense to me. Reds, Nationals. I want to go over the total. These starting pitchers aren't good. These offenses are capable. Single digit? I think this thing gets to 10 plus. I'm going to go over. Red Sox, Phillies, man, huge price here. Again, already talked about it yesterday. The Phillies just couldn't do any run support for Suarez. They usually don't give Wheeler any run support either, but I think they will today against Buehler. Phillies also much better at home. I like the Phillies today. The price is ridiculous, but I like them. I like them in the first 5 innings. I like them full game. I think they win the game comfortably. I don't understand why we would think differently about that game. Yankees, Blue Jays, Rodon and Gausman. Rodon and Gausman, man. Kind of want to look at New York on the money line. First 5 innings. And I kind of want to go under the total. But I think I'm going to look at New York in the first 5 there. Angels, Mets, Anderson, Senga. Again, we already looked at the conditions for that one, significantly to the under. And, I'm good with that. I can join in with that. I'll go under the 8.5 in this game. Giants, Braves. It's so hard to trust these two offenses at times, but I don't like the pitching here. I'm going to look at the Giants. I'm going to look at San Francisco on the money line at plus 106. And probably lean towards the over as well. White Sox and Rays, Boz, Burke, over. I mean, we're going to get home runs in this game too. I like over. I don't think 9's enough. I'd look at maybe I'd look at the White Sox on the money line. I think they can get I think they could get lucky here if they get the right home runs off of Boz and the rest of the pitching today. Maybe take a shot with the White Sox. I think the price is crazy. Boz minus 225? Absolutely not. Athletics and Rangers, Lopez. Do we go with Lopez here? Do we take a shot with the A's? I'll take a shot with the A's. Give me the Athletics money line. Royals, Cubs. I guess an under. I don't love that game. Just a clean pass. Maybe Royals on the money line and under. Cardinals, Rockies. Cardinals, Rockies, man. Maybe just a team total over for the Cardinals, but I don't love that either. Maybe just full game over. Brew Crew and the Mariners. Good pitching, low total. Real low total. I'm still going to go under it. I said that last night, I think, about Sunday Night Baseball. What'd that score end up being? I think I said something like, I can't remember what I said. I said something like the total was, what was it, 6.5? And I said that wasn't low enough. I can't find the score. Hold on. Something just popped up on my phone, a little distracted. Tigers. Yeah, it's 2-1. It was 2-1. What am I saying? I watched the 9th inning there. That closer did really well in those last 2 innings, by the way. Another good sign for Detroit, but yeah, this is kind of the same situation. Low total, but I don't think it's low enough. I'm going to go under. Astros, D-back, Zach Gallen. Give me the D-backs on the money line. And then Twins, Dodgers. Probably an over. I know Ohtani's pitching. Maybe Dodgers team total over. I think they can at least get to Festa. Twins have decent bullpen, though. Not too bad. I'm going to go over. I don't think 8.5 is enough. I'm going to go over the total in that one. Again, refresher on the conditions. See if we can pick a home run prop real quick before I got to log off here and take care of some things. That Rays game. We're going to look at the prices on that Rays game. Should be able to get some homers here. Batter props. Home run. Here you go. Luis Robert. Give me that plus 470. I think that's a good price. Maybe look at Benintendi too, to be honest. Both of these guys are who I would go with. You could even sprinkle in a little Josh Lowe. I don't know, but if I had to pick two, these were the two that I would try to take a shot on. But hey, home run props are just for fun. That's not something I think is worth taking too seriously. So, yeah, pretty cool. The other thing, the last thing I want to share with you guys is this here. SoBet is having another competition, guys. I know I showed you that other one that was 7K or whatever. This one's a quick pop-up one. Didn't even know that this was going to happen. I have a link in the description. I do put some picks on SoBet as well. Again, my full card is danspicks.net. That's my premium. That's the text list. But you guys can get entered in this competition and get a full month access to the SoBet platform for only $15. So $1,000 contest here, 22nd through the 29th. It starts later tonight. So the link to SoBet in the description. Again, I do put picks on SoBet. I put one a day. So I do have a pick on there for today. So you get about 5 picks from me a week on there. I post on SoBet Monday to Friday, and you'll have free entries into these competitions. So $1,000 up for grabs, plus a couple of picks from me. You know, a daily best bet for me. You get about 20 a month on average. So less than $1 a day to get some exposure to my premium picks and access to the platform and free entries in all these competitions. There's going to be a lot more than just this one. They're almost on a weekly basis. So a lot of cash up for grabs, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of exposure to other people. There's around 60 other people on that platform that give out all their best bets. You can look at those if you want. It is a lot of value for $15. So again, the text list is my premium, but you guys can consider that if you want to jump in on this $1,000 opportunity and to get at least some of my picks. So maybe something to consider there, but hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Good luck tonight. And like I said, I should have all my stuff dropped off today. I'm looking forward to getting back to normal videos. So Tuesday MLB picks, those should be uploaded later tonight, the night prior. I'll get back to that schedule like we did for overwhelming majority of the baseball season. So